Hello, race fans, and welcome to GRAsim TV, and welcome to Okayama International Speedway for the GTCC action. We have another great race this week in store, and it's going to be heading to race 2 right now. I'm JD Smith with Kane Craft. With me tonight to call all the shots on the track. Kane, how you doing, buddy?
Hi, I'm doing great tonight. Back from a little hiatus and feeling pretty good actually. I've been feeling kind of sick, but I'm back today and I'm feeling great.
Glad to have you feeling a little well and better and back here with us. Love seeing these Kias on the track. Talking a little bit about how the season's went so far. We're going to be gridding really soon. The guys are getting done with warm-ups. But I just wanted to say the new tire model on the Kia has shown to make racing even more close than it has been in the past. It has been truly phenomenal. And I can't wait to see how things go here at Okayama. Such an incredible track for the drivers here on iRacing. It really is a great track for close racing.
Yeah, I agree. Okayama is one of the best tracks for close racing that on the surface, in my opinion. I've seen so many good close races here.
Right on. Good luck.
So many. You're absolutely right, buddy. Just a great place. And as the guys are getting gridded, we'll be going green here in just a few moments. I'll turn it over to Kane as they get the engines revved.
Green, green, green.
Well, we are off. I had to get a thing changed there real quick before we get going, but looks like the start's going really clear at Okayama, and is that Mario Girard that's getting out there to early lead?
Yeah, it sure is. Or Jim Pankton out right now. Or excuse me, you're right, it is Mario Girard out there. He got a good jump out the start. We had the starting order went like this. We had CP Allen in one with Mario on the outside, and Mario has jumped out a nice little lead. We have 7 cars on the track for race 2, and it's going to be a fantastic race as we watch Mario Girard come down the back straight here at Okayama International. And right now, taking a strong right-hander, he took the outside, but on this next close turn, he'll have the inside advantage. That's a really good move right there for Mario. I like the way that he took that line. It's going to give him a nice lead. Looking throughout the field right now, CP Allen did start the race on the pole. He is currently listed in the lead right now, but he's not. He's actually back in third. It's just because he started when they technically crossed the finish line. But then in second place in front of him, you do have Matt Gelder, and then of course Mario Girard in the lead. Here they're coming around Mike Knight Corner to finish the first lap of the race. And as this thing is already getting underway, we got a great race going, Kane.
Yeah, they're tight. A single file line, just bumper to bumper for the whole pack. That's great racing.
Just a fantastic job right now by CP Allen and Matt Gelder. Really got a great battle going on for the second position currently. The motorsport car right there of Matt Gelder. He's got the new sponsor on the new paint, personally painted by Matt. I really like it. It's a good job for him as his first self-painted car. I like it. He did a good job on it. But right now, man, Mario Girard out in first place. It's been a while since we've seen Mario out in P1, and I tell you what, we got side-by-side racing right now going between CP Allen and Matt Gelder coming down the back stretch. This could get really interesting, guys. Keep your eyes peeled. Matt Gelder will get the advantage, and as they come around this tight right-hander,
little contact.
Able to hold P2.
Yeah, a little contact there as they made a little bit of contact that looks like everybody is able to continue on, but that was a pretty hard hit, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some damage to one of the two cars.
I think you're right. We may want to talk a little bit more about that. That could become a bigger story as the race continues. Right now, CP Allen's still right on the bumper of Matt Gelder. In the meantime, though, Mario Girard back out. I mean, he's been out in front, but now starting to get a little breakaway. Here they are coming down this straight, and CP CP Allen trying to make a move on Matt Gelder. Has a little bit of a boost. Can he get the inside and use it to his advantage? No, a great job. We got contact. Was that contact or not? It was really close. I saw smoke, but it might have been from the tires. Whatever it was, it ended up to cause CP Allen to have to fall back a little bit. That actually gives Matt Gelder a little bit of working space. In the meantime, I'm going to look at the rest of the field. In first place, we have Mario Girard out in the Road Shark Racing, the Road Shark Racing Kia. And while we're looking at that, that's just such an awesome paint. But I wanted to say it's an awesome job by Mario up there. Back in second place currently is Matt Gelder in second. He's in the number 69 Champion Motorsports car. In the motorsport.com is CP Allen currently in third position. Back and forth in the team overkill Kia is Jim Panknin. And back in the fifth position currently rounding out our top five is Peter Hebron in the Road Shark Racing. He is back in fifth. George Wood is in Woody's Custom Lures Kia. I like the little white paint. I like it. It's good. George is out there looking good right now. He's currently in sixth. Back in seventh is the motorsport.com Kia and teammate of CP Allen, Covey Moore. He cleans up the field. That's how they run right now, Kane.
Yeah, it's definitely a good race. Mario Girard pulling way out in front. That's, man, I'm so glad to see that. Mario deserves to have a good run like this, and I'm glad to see him out in front. I hope things continue to go well for him, and maybe he can finish it out in that front position.
Yeah, right now things looking very positive for Mario Girard. The only thing he has to worry about is Matt Gelder at about
CP's
2.5
off
seconds.
into the gravel. He managed to get back on pretty clean. He did lose the spot to Matt Gelder, but he managed to get back on in front of Jim Panknin. So not too bad for CP there. He may be able to catch back up to Matt Gelder.
Yeah, Kane, I missed that. Tell me kind of what happened there.
He just went in a little too hard. Maybe some of the damage prevented him to turn in as good as he wanted to, and just kind of went off out into the gravel. Yeah,
very, very scary moment for CP Allen. But as you see, it looks like we have some smoke back in the field. I'm trying to get back there and see. I was watching our leader, Mario Girard, at the time, and guys, we got this battle again between CP Allen and Matt Gelder. This thing is continuing to heat up. Matt Gelder currently able to hold the P2 position down, but he's got company real quick. The black and yellow motorsport.com Kia of CP Allen.
Yeah, CP Allen working hard to put the pressure on Gelder, and Gelder goes a little wide there, which costs him a little bit of time. CP Allen takes the spot. And it's still going to be close, though, because I do...
Oh, we got trouble as CP Allen gets hit in the rear quarter panel, gets turned around, somehow gets lucky and keeps the car straight. He'll only lose a position for the moment, maybe two, but there has to be damage to the front of Matt Gelder's car as he got into the rear of CP Allen. Right now, Matt Gelder really close on Jim Panknin's tail as well. We got a three-way, make that a four-way battle for the second position. Gelder gets off the track a little there. Man, we're going to go three wide almost going into this turn, and this is getting exciting. Side by side, CP Allen tries to make the move. He's going to have the inside advantage into the turn. Will he be able to get out on the straightaway with enough jump, though? That's going to be the question. He does have a nice one side by side. Matt Gelder and the Jim Panknin Mobile is going to get the advantage coming out of the long straight, Kane. This is getting interesting, buddy.
It is three wide down the long straight. Looks like Jim Panknin is going to come out and head now. Oh, Gelder gets out into the grass and cuts across right in front. Those guys were lucky. I didn't see if Gelder got made contact with the wall or not. I'll have to go back and take a replay of that one and see. But man, he cut right across the front of those guys.
He came because he's back out on the track and was able to come out just in front of George Wood. So he's okay. He's got Covey Moore and George Wood behind him. But that was really, really scary moment. Yeah, Matt Gelder is actually back out on track and okay, and believe it or not, he's actually trying to find his way up to Peter Hebron, who is a part of the Jim Pankton and CP Allen battle right now. So if he can hit a really good pace, he may be able to catch back up. We may not see the end of Matt Gelder in this race.
Yeah, he's still making forward progress, so you never know. He didn't make contact with anything else, so he could catch back up.
Jim Pankton right now trying to catch up to Peter Hebron trying to catch up to Jim Pankton. Now this may be a bigger battle than you guys realize. This is a battle for a podium position.
Yeah, Peter Hebron's running an excellent race today, staying up there with those guys and really putting some pressure on Pankton for that third spot. So, give him just a little bit more time. He might be up there just close enough to start making a move on Pankton.
Tell you a little something about about Peter Hebron. He's one of the most consistent drivers out there. He's still got a lot of improvement to go, but I don't want to take anything away from him because the guy has improved loads since I've been broadcasting here at GRAsim, which isn't that long, and he's already improved heat mounts. But let me tell you, the guy is consistent. You don't see him in a lot of big incidents or off-track incidents that are really crucial. He keeps a very consistent profile, and look how it's paying off for him here today at Okayama, up in the 4th position, battling for a podium spot with Jim Pankton, and that's really, really good job by the newly added Road Shark racer.
Yeah, true. He shows up each and every week, and he finishes the race, and that definitely adds to the points total, and that'll definitely help Road Shark Racing put some points on the board and fight for that points championship toward the end of the season, because he never misses a week, and he's always finishing decent. So he has definitely improved a lot. He's definitely been one of the most improved racers in GRAsim last season for sure.
Man, I tell you what, big props to the number 27 Road Shark Kia of Mario Gerard, currently your leader, out to about a 9-second lead over second driver CP Allen. And we've seen CP run so fast in a lot of these races. Really good to see Mario attacking the first position like this and to be out on such a big lead. The entire field is only separated by 19.5 seconds, Kane.
Yeah, that's pretty good considering that Mario's got 9 of them. So the rest of the field's only separated by just 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's really huge. I mean, here we are, lap number 7 of 9 here in this race 2 action. Coming around Mike Knight corner right now for the final turn here is Mario Gerard. He's about to cross the start-finish line to start lap 8. The next time by, folks, will be the white flag will be waving. So got to be getting exciting up there in that number 27.
On board now with CP Allen as he's working hard to get through these last couple laps.
That's a good camera angle right there, Kane, on the onboard of CP Allen. If you get a shot or chance to look up, you'll see the leader Mario Gerard up there. And while we're looking on board, look at this crucial right-hander right here. It's like a double apex turn. You have to treat it as such. It's like a big hairpin, and then you have this really long straightaway. This is the most past passing zone here on the track. When you get considered how long this straightaway is, this is actually where we saw side-by-side racing 3 times in the race already. And if you don't get a good jump out of that really, really big turn, then you are going to be in trouble because you're going to get passed all day long. Here you see right now, big sharp left-hander again from CP. Just a nice, tough track, but it's a nice, tough, fun track. If that makes any sense, it's just a good. It's fun. It's one of those challenging tracks that I really love to drive.
The Mazda Cup raced this track for so long, and they raced it on the short version. And I really like the short version. They switched it here recently to the full the full track, and I just don't enjoy that full track as much as I did that short version. Something about that chicane really made that track come to life for me, but the full version I can't really dig too well. But it is a great track.
Yeah, I understand that because that's like whenever we head to Watkins Glen and we get to do the cup configuration. It is absolutely my favorite. You know, right now white flag is waving, guys, and we are on our final lap. But I was just gonna say I understand that, Kane, because you know, at Watkins Glen, when you race with the bus versus without it, it adds just a whole nother element that really adds a lot of character to Watkins Glen. I love it with the bus stop. If you take it out, it's not the same. It's still fun, but it's just a totally different track without it.
Yeah, and I guess that's more what I meant to say. It is still a great track, but it's just not the same. I still like the short version better. I don't know, maybe
It's like a cake without the icing.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's just
true.
that extra oomph that sets it off.
Which is strange because the track is actually shorter, but it just feels like it's missing something whenever you go to the full version.
And right now, guys, keep your eye on the number 27 car. There he is coming around the final Magniker here at Okayama International Speedway. It is Mario Girard, who has just made his final turn and is going on to win race number 2 here for the GTCC.
Congratulations,
Well-deserved
Mario. Very good job.
And then you see CP Allen. He'll be coming across. There he is in second place. In third, the battle for third place has lived on well. Jim Pankton will come across in the final podium position with Peter Hebron back in fourth. Look at Gelder. Matt Gelder finished in fifth, but he started to catch back up to these fellas at the end of the race. Now look at this battle to the end between George Wood and Covey Moore. Look at Covey Moore able to just get ahead of George Wood there, and that's how it'll finish out. We'll do a fine. Kane. It looks like Matt Gelder will not finish where he did. I think he got disqualified.
Oh, he must have got told to come in for some repairs, and he must have ignored it, hoping that he could make it around enough. Hoping there was enough laps that he could get through without getting in trouble.
Big news right here, guys. This is the official iRacing results. Mario Girard is the winner of the race. He finishes in first place. CP Allen finishes in second position with Jim Pankton rounding out the podium. He will finish third. Peter Hebron scores a fourth finish with Covey Moore finishing in fifth. George Wood does come across closely after Covey and finishes in the sixth position. And then Matt Gelder is finished in seventh. That's how it is here at Okayama for race number 2. And what a crucial way to finish the race right there. That man, he fought hard to, you know, those two positions. He fought hard to have those. The good news is with the smaller field size this week, you know, even if you have a bad race, you're still going to finish seventh, Kane, and that's really good with a lot of the cars not here this week.
Yeah, the points for seventh is actually pretty well. It's quite a bit of points. It's, you know, the points don't really drop off that drastic, and so it's still going to be a pretty good points haul for all these guys.
Yeah, that's definitely a good point. And speaking of good points, let's talk about our winner, Mario Girard, and see if we can't catch a word with him. Mario, are you there, buddy?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Heck yeah, he said that was sweet, man. Congratulations, Mario Girard. It's time. It's about time we see you in victory lane. I thought we were going to see you there last week, and it comes the week after. Good job, buddy. Fantastic performance, man. You really ran away from the field there, Mario.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened, but I did. Yeah, I'm pretty proud.
Well, we're proud of you, buddy. That was a good run. I mean, you didn't just win. You really put it to him.
Yeah, well, thank you, King. Have to thanks CP again for his setup. And yeah, I don't know exactly what happened, if CP had the problem in the beginning, but I went right up there and right to the end.
Yeah, that was a great run. A great run by you. CP and Matt Gelder did have a pretty good fight back there, and I think it was holding them up a little bit, but you definitely had pace over them on this track today. So even if they would have had a good clean run, I don't think there was anything holding you back.
Well, I'm really proud because I think it's my really first win, so for sure in GRAsim, so I'm really
Hey
proud.
man, congratulations, Mario. You know it as well as anybody. I'm a huge fan, and I'm very happy to see you ending up in victory lane, buddy. You deserve it. Best of luck to you in the third and final race. Maybe we can pull it back to back here.
Hopefully. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely, buddy.
Congratulations,
Once again, that's
Mario.
Mario Gerard, everybody. And next, I want to talk to Covey more there. Covey did a good job there in the second race as you rode the back of the field for the majority of the race, but didn't let up. You fought hard and ended up finishing ahead of George Wood there for ended up finishing for 7th. Pretty good finish there. I mean, for 6th. Pardon me, buddy. Pardon me. Really good finish for you there, Covey. And I'm having trouble hearing you, Covey.
You got me?
Yep.
Now we got you loud and clear, buddy.
Yeah, I caught a slowdown penalty in the last turn, and it threw me deep with just a lot of space between me and George. I caught it up, and I mean George had a wicked battle there at the end. It was fun racing with him. Yeah, it's the smaller field tonight. Looks like all the talents out for sure. Didn't get too much practice in at the start, but it's fun racing.
Well, a lot of times when you get a smaller field like this, it really makes for some killer racing. And I tell you what, once with Mario, the field had like a 19-second gap, but without it, there was only like a 9.5 to 10-second gap between the field at one point, or through near the end of the race, wasn't it? It was just amazing how close you guys were.
It's crazy out here how tight everything is. Do you guys know what happened to Gelder? Why he got thrown back so far? He all of a sudden was parked in the
Yeah, he had an
Horseshoe.
off track. He went in just a little bit too hot into the hairpin and slid her off into the gravel. Luckily, he didn't hit the barrier, so he was able to get back out and get going again.
Yeah, he was very fortunate to get back as fast as he did. I thought for sure he would fall to the end of the field, but luckily he didn't get into the wall. So.
But the reason you got the position over him was, I believe, and this isn't confirmed, this is just a theory, I believe he had a meatball that he didn't get served in time.
You know what? I'm going to get him in here. Matt Gelder, welcome to the live broadcast, buddy. I want to ask you a question. We noticed at the end of the race, we did see the off-track that did take place, and you did a really good job of getting the car back on the track and get going. But our question is, what happened for iRacing to throw you down in the 7th position, buddy? What caused the disqualifying there? And he obviously is not there. Maybe we'll catch a word with him soon. But I'm assuming that that's what it was. Like Kane just mentioned, some kind of flag that he got that he didn't serve in time, I reckon.
You know, JD, I didn't even notice that he was bumped to the bottom of the standings there.
Yeah, it definitely bumped him down because I noticed it when it happened. I was reading off the finishing positions, and then as soon as everybody crossed, it threw him to the bottom, and I said, wait a minute. Like, what happened? There he is.
I think I got it back now, if you can hear me.
Now we got you, buddy. This is Matt Gelder, everybody. Welcome on, buddy, to the show. And yeah, we were just talking about what happened there for iRacing to throw you down in the 7th position, and trying to figure it out.
Essentially, the second to last corner, I cut the curb and got a slowdown, and didn't slow down in enough time before I crossed the start finish. So, essentially, that's what happened, anyways.
Oh, okay. So it was a down. We didn't know. The only thing that we could point to was the incident where you had the off track, We didn't know if maybe you thought you did get into the wall and did one of those mystery damage things where it tells you to go in for a.
Well, he did make some contact with CP, or there was some contact there that I thought maybe it gave him a meatball flag. Yeah, but because one of those, it looked like a pretty hard hit, but.
Actually, on all those contacts, I don't think it was anything over a 2. So no, it was that slowdown at the end, and of course I didn't even worry about it because it was the end of the race, and I should have slowed down. But I crossed the finish line without serving my penalty, so they ended up putting me in the very back.
Oh.
Well, like we were saying, on a night like tonight where there's not a big bunch of drivers, even 7th place is a pretty good points haul, so it won't affect the points too awful much tonight, hopefully.
Yeah, with only 8 or 9 cars, yeah, the points for all the regulars that are running it probably won't hurt very often, it won't hurt the points very much.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see. We'll be on to the 3rd and final race here in just a moment, and really excited to see all you guys do this 3rd and final race. The field was really tight and very enjoyable to watch. So best of luck to all you guys in the 3rd and final race. Thanks a lot, Matt, for coming by and talking with us, buddy.
No problems. You guys after the 3rd one.
All right, and there is Matt Gelder, everybody, and yeah, Kane, really excited for the 3rd and final race there. Once again, congratulations to Mario Girard on getting the first win of the season, and man, he really put on a performance there. I'll be excited to see this 3rd one. You know, CP Allen's going to be out there wanting revenge for getting another win out there, and then you will also see Mario shooting to do a back, and then guys like Matt Gelder, who had a rough go at it right there and fell back. It'll be fun to see what he can do.
Well, with the reverse grid, it very well could put. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's us. We're always thinking on the same wave there, but with the reverse grid, that could put Matt Gelder right on the pole or at the front if they, reverse grid the top 7 or 8 people. He'll be right up there at the front.
I was going to say close to what you were saying, so you did have it a little bit different than my thought. My thought was these reverse grids have a tendency to favor certain drivers. One of those drivers is Peter Hebron, and the way that he drove in the race 2 there, don't be surprised to see him try to sneak a win out here at Okayama. We saw him do it about this in the season last season, and he pulled out a victory from the reverse grid and over a big field and really pulled out a fantastic performance. Don't be surprised to see Peter Hebron in the victory circle at the end of this race either.
I can't argue with that. You're right. The reverse grids definitely suit Peter Hebron very well. He always has a great run on the reverse grid races. So that's a good point. I'm going to definitely keep my eye on Peter Hebron in this race.
Well, guys, it looks like we're going to have to go close down for just a moment. If you're watching live, don't go anywhere, and if you're watching later, make sure you watch race 3. We're going to head on in just a minute. We do want to thank our sponsor, GetDirtyMX.com. We want to thank them for being on board with the GTCC all season long, and once again, go to www.GetDirtyMX.com. And for race number 2, we want to congratulate Mario Girard and JD Smith. Alongside me is Kane Craft, and we'll be right back for the 3rd and final race.